Hi, I'd like to tell you about this guy named Aimo Koivunen. Way back in the year 1944, Finland was at war with the Soviet Union. And it just so happens that this Aimo Koivunen guy, he was a soldier fighting for the Finland. In fact, he was part of a ski patrol. They would go on skis. Real cold, real snowy in Finland, I guess it makes sense to have ski patrols. March 18th, 1944. Aimo Koivunen's patrol, ski patrol, they get orders to go behind the Soviet enemy lines. Oh ho ho! Not a very easy task indeed, or a very safe task at that, as would soon be proven, because as soon as they got behind the Soviet enemy line, the Soviets ambushed the patrol. Oh no. We gotta get the heck out of here, they said. So they were retreating as fast as they could. They were skiing as fast as they could. For Aimo Koivunen, he had to lead the patrol. He had to be in front, opening the tracks as they call it. After a few hours though, he was starting to feel real tired, real fatigued perhaps. Oh, I've got it, Aimo Koivunen said. I know how to solve this problem. In my breast pocket, there's a bottle of Pervitin. Pervitin is a stimulant that is used to help the soldiers stay awake on duty. Perfect. This is perfect, and he's got the entire patrol's supply in his breast pocket. The problem was that he was having trouble pouring one pill into his hand. Eventually, he was just so tired and frustrated that he dumped the entire bottle into his hand and took the entire bottle worth of pills. Okay, I question that decision. Couldn't if he had just poured the entire bottle into his hand and then tried like a mouth trick with his lips, like where he just... Yeah, okay, he was frustrated. I understand. I guess. Not really. I question the decision of taking an entire bottle of pills of anything, much less a stimulant, much less the stimulant Pervitin, because Pervitin would be known today as methamphetamine. I mean, I guess they didn't really know about it at the time. They didn't know about meth. Meth. He had just taken a large dose of meth. But, I mean, it's probably fine, right? After all, Aimo Koivunen suddenly experienced a very large burst of energy. But then he started seeing hallucinations in his field of vision. And then he just kind of passed out. And then his patrol just kind of left him there. Aimo Koivunen woke up with no supplies. All he had was his clothes, his gun, and his skis. I can't imagine that Aimo Koivunen was feeling great at that moment. But, I mean, he got up and he started skiing. Aimo Koivunen is skiing. He's still experiencing the effects of the overdose, mind you. Nothing can stop this man. Well, I mean, except maybe a landmine. And I say that because that's what happened. He got stopped by a landmine and injured his leg. And he laid in a ditch for a week. He was waiting for help. He was just like, my legs hurt, I can't ski. I must have not been that bad, because he just got up and started skiing after a week when he realized that no help was coming. He has to ski for 250 miles before finally finding help and being transported to a hospital. When he was there, his heart rate was measured at 200 beats per minute. And it's not like he had anything to eat during this entire time, because the patrol took all of his supplies. I mean, I'd be pretty mad at my patrol. I mean, he was fine. He lived another like 45 years until he was 72. He went down as the first Finnish citizen to overdose on meth. Quite the accomplishment indeed. There's a lesson to be learned from all of this. If you ever overdose on meth and then get injured by a landmine, sometimes it's best to just get back on your skis and keep skiing until you find help. I guess. That sounded better in my head.